Today we're going to make history again in this chamber as we take up some very important gun reform bills that make some common sense. But for me, this is about Scott Beigel, who grew up on Long Island, his life, his sacrifice, and his legacy. And on this cold January, where I hear we're going to be getting some snow soon, I have the distinct honor of welcoming his parents, Linda Beigel Shulman and Michael Shulman. They came here from Albany to be here today to witness what we're going to do and also to honor Scott. Scott Beigel, a teacher, a son, brother, coach, a friend, and a true hero. He was shot while protecting his students on Valentine's Day, February 14th. A day of love. He made the ultimate sacrifice. The resolution described what happened with the shooter walking around Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School. He ushered his students into the classroom bravely, without any hesitation. He made his classroom a sanctuary for those children. He locked the door, and then he was confronted by the gunman. He saved many students' lives. And I'd just like to read a couple of things that were said by people who were directly impacted in Parkland, Florida that day. One of his students, Kelsey Friend, said, quote, "He was my hero and he will forever be my hero. I'll never forget the actions he took for me and for fellow students in the classroom. He was an amazing person, and I am alive today because of him. He will be missed." And then Jennifer Zeif, the mother of Matthew Zeif, also credits Scott with saving her son's life. She said, quote, "Matthew was the final student to make it into Scott's classroom. Mr. Beigel could have passed Matthew up and gone in the classroom first. In that case, Matthew would have been one in the doorway and would have been lost." As a father, I cannot imagine the pain that the Shulmans and others go through. But I'm so proud of what they have done to turn this tragedy into advocacy, which we will be acting on today. You know, I almost feel like I know Scott, even though I never did, because we actually went to the same high school. Be it I was there a lot earlier than him. But as I walked the halls there, and as I listened to what the students have said, and the parents, and as I've gotten to know the Shulmans, I feel like I've gotten to know Scott. And so nothing can fill the void of losing Scott, but in Scott's honor, this resolution will pass today commemorating him. And Mr. President, I would ask if you would recognize the Shulmans who are here with us today.
On behalf of the Senate, we extend our condolences, applaud Scott's heroism, we recognize his sacrifice, and we thank you for your dedication to his memory.
Thank you, Mr. President.